This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we get an update on the Hazleton One Community Center. We'll learn about the success of their first few months and their plans for the future. This is the Friday edition of FYI. I'm Ken Kara, and thank you for joining us on SSP TV. Changes are coming to a long-time Hazleton tradition. The outside picnic portion of the 2014 Madonna Del Monte celebration at Most Precious Blood Church in Hazleton has been canceled. Father Louis Grippy, pastor of MPB, spoke with FYI today and shared a letter explaining the change. In the letter, he stressed that the church is not discontinuing anything spiritual. The novena, mass, and procession that are part of the feast will go on as usual, as will the annual Cavatelli dinner, tricky trays, and bake sale. Because activities associated with everything under the tents or the picnic portion suffered a loss of $1,600 last year, it was the decision of Father Grippy and the Parish Finance Council that it was not practical to continue the picnic portion of the festival. Father Grippy thanked everyone who helped in years past and is especially grateful to those who worked so hard under the tents. Again, only the activities under the tents are canceled. The Feast of Madonna Del Monte, including the procession, will take place this summer. The pastor of St. Peter's Cathedral in Scranton has been removed from his assignment and his priestly duties have been suspended. The Reverend Philip Altavilla was charged Thursday with corruption of a minor in connection with an alleged incident involving a 13-year-old girl back in 1998. Bishop Joseph Bambara issued a statement saying, quote, "I am both angry and demoralized to think that yet again a priest has been involved in such inappropriate, immoral, and illegal behavior. It is particularly distressing that the pastor of our cathedral parish, who is known to countless numbers of the faithful and has served in so many positions of trust and responsibility in the Diocese of Scranton, has betrayed that trust in such a manner," unquote. Father Altavilla was released on bail. The power is back on for most residents in the north side of Hazleton. The power went out this morning in the area of Grant and 17th Street, and because the traffic light at 15th and Grant was also out, temporary stop signs were put in place. Caution is advised when traveling in that area as PPL trucks were working on permanent repairs. From the mayor's desk this Friday, we have the street sweeping schedule for the city of Hazleton on Monday. Here's where the city will be working on Monday. We will put a full list for next week on our Facebook page for the schedule of street cleaning. This is all weather permitting. If weather is a problem, they will just move the cleaning to the next workday. Sweeping begins at 7 a.m. And if you don't get a chance to sweep off your sidewalks and on your scheduled day, just sweep everything into a pile and call the number on your screen to request pickup. Tonight's newsmaker is Eugenio Sosa, the executive director of the Hazleton One Community Center. He's had a busy 9 months since they opened their doors at the center. Here's Lisa Sugart with the interview.
Well, it has become a true success story here in the city of Hazleton. I'm referring to the Hazleton One Community Center in the former MPB building in the city of Hazleton. And Eugenio Sosa is the executive director of that successful project. Thank you for being here today, Eugenio.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Now, I hear that there are people by the droves going into the Hazleton One Community Center. It's a very busy place with a lot of activities, so only 9 months in, but very successful.
Yes, it is. We have been working very hard, but first I wanted to say thank you for giving us the opportunity just to tell to the public how successful we are and how the community are involved in this big project.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. Talk about some of the success things that are going on right now. I know recently the MPB players put on a wonderful play there, and that was a great success.
Yes, it was a great success, but what made the difference is how a member of the community was in that play, especially in the after-school program kid who has the first experience to play, to be on the stage, and to feel like a star, which they are. They are the future who will be replacing Richard Gere, will be replacing Jennifer Lopez, and that's why we feel very proud with that first presentation of the MPB player, and we feel happy because they are back to their building.
That's great. It's a win-win situation for the MPB players and for the Hazleton One Community Center. So many kids allowing to be involved. And you have a lot of classes in that taking place in there as well, so a lot of activity.
Yes, we are. As I mentioned, the after-school program, which has been successful, we are here Monday through Thursday, but they have also the privilege to go to the high terrace swimming, and they swim every Friday. I mean, it's the reward that they get in just to be in that program, learning and being successful in the school. And also we have the Time to Learn, which is kids from 4 to 5 years, and they are learning the basic, getting ready to go to pre-K. They're learning the color, the alphabet, and they feel wonderful.
And you're here today to tell people about two events that are upcoming, a special CPR class that will be taking place, and also Taekwondo, so people can get involved in those.
Yeah, this is the program that we're trying to get all kids together. That will be from 5 to 14. That will be a 8-week program in which the kids have the opportunity to test themselves, to see if they want to be a black belt, a red belt, or 4 down, 3rd down. And this is a wonderful initiative, and we welcome anyone who would like to be interested in participate in the program. It will start next Monday. Also, we have a CPR class that will be Saturday 12th. And that will be for the whole public. That is free. They're going to be learning the basic, while the ambulance in their way, they will be doing some type of help for that emergency. So I welcome the whole community to be involved. That will be from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. that Saturday.
All right, if anyone's interested in either of those programs or any of the activities, where do they call?
They call to our office number is 570-861-8081.
Okay, well, very good. Come back often and let us know what's happening at the Hazleton One Community Center.
It will be a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you, Standard Speaker. Did everyone get their Rail Riders pull-out from the speaker? It is sweet, and it doubles as a Russ Kanzler poster. Who doesn't like that? Here's what the Standard Speaker is working on for tomorrow. PPL Electric customers may get charged special fees next year to help pay for PPL's storm-related expenses. Plus, there's an interesting story of a puppy whose loving owner had to put it up for adoption. The puppy found a safe home in our area but is now missing. Hear that story and find out how you can help. And you can read all about those stories in the Saturday edition of the Standard Speaker. Coming up next, we head into the kitchen in Janine Mazurkevich's In the Community Friday segment. And Lisa and I preview a very artsy weekend in the Hazleton area when FYI comes right back.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, it's Friday, and you know what that means on FYI. We are in your community at Sand Springs, and we are learning how to make those simple dinners and/or lunches with Chef Mark. So what do we have today?
Today we're doing a nice spring salad. Like I said last week, if we got some romaine, iceberg, or spring mix, or whatever you have available, we're going to put our romaine on our plate.
Okay. Now, some people like to mix it up and use spinach and iceberg and romaine, so they can use any kind of lettuce that they want.
Lettuce they prefer.
Okay.
We have some nice julienne carrots. We're just going to sprinkle on them.
Again, nice, something that's light, something that is easy to do. If you have children, the children can help with
Nice
you.
red onions. We've got nice tomatoes from the farm.
Okay, now's the time where the farmer's market is going to be open. You could get your fresh fruits and vegetables there.
Cucumbers.
Again, you can add any toppings of your choice.
We got some dried cranberries for some color.
Now, my mother-in-law always calls this the rainbow salad because she'll fill it up with all different colors and the kids go crazy.
And we're using Kalamata olives, or you could just use black olives if you don't have Kalamatas.
Okay.
And we're just using some dry blue cheese. You don't have to. You don't have to put any cheese on it. But we're going to throw some cheese.
And then you could use any dressing or no dressing at all, correct?
And what we have a low-fat Italian.
Okay.
And we'll just drizzle it over it.
Now, if you want to add some protein to that, some fish, some salmon. So what do we have for next week?
Next week, we're going to make chicken franchise. So you should have a chicken breast, some flour, eggs, some fresh lemon or concentrated, white wine, and butter. And check us out on April for lunch, $3.99 specials for golf Monday through Friday.
All right, well, chicken franchise is actually one of my favorite meals, so I will definitely have my grocery list prepared, as you should too. We'll see you next Friday when we go cooking again here at Sand Springs.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Yep, this was today in a nutshell. Rainy and cold, but I have good news though. It's called Sunday. Here's News 13 weather from the National Weather Service tonight. Showers mainly before 2 a.m. The low will get down to 37, chance for rain 90%. Saturday, very breezy day. The high will get up to 47. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 27. For Sunday, again, beautiful day, high near 54. It's a sunny day. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 32. On Monday, 60% chance for rain, high near 52. Monday night, rain is likely. It will get down to 44. On Tuesday, 30% chance of rain, high near 52. And then at night, mostly cloudy with a low around 34.
The curtain went up last night on the 2014 Spring Youth production at the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts, known as the PTPA, in downtown Hazleton. And Emily Sarach, who is a junior at MMI Preparatory School in Freeland, is also our Miss Greater Hazleton Outstanding Teen. And she's the director for this big production. Thanks for joining us, Emily.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us what the name of the production is and what it's all about.
The name of the production is No Strings Attached, and it's mainly the basis of Pinocchio. So Pinocchio is a wooden puppet turned into a real boy, and he learns a lot of life lessons throughout the entire show.
Now, you've had youth theater as your platform in the Miss Outstanding Teen competition, and also you're very involved with PTPA. So why should everybody come out this weekend to see this wonderful show?
Well, there are about 36 kids standing up on stage dancing and singing, and they're from 6 to 16, and it's crazy and it's a lot of fun, and the tickets are only $5 for kids 12 and under and $10 for adults, so it's pretty good priced.
Absolutely great entertainment at a great price. And tell us when the show times are.
The show started last night, and it's tonight and tomorrow at 7 and Sunday at 3.
And we hope everyone will come out and see this wonderful thing, and congratulations on you, again, directing one of the children youth performances at the PTPA.
Thank you.
Emily Sarach. And now Kenny has details on another local performance taking place.
Thank you, Lisa. Grease is coming to the Hazleton Area High School this weekend. Believe it or not, I've never seen Grease, and I could hear people booing at home. You guys had a great reaction, too. Danny joins us. You play Kaniki in the show. I don't know who that is, but briefly, just tell me about Grease, the show. What's it like?
Grease is about a high school romance in the 50s, and centered around Sandy and Danny, who are like summer lovers who are reunited for their senior year of high school, and it's about how they come from different worlds and are coming together. It's centered around high school romance and 50s life. So
your hair looks great. Is your hair usually like that, or?
It's not, but I think it will be after this.
Yeah, I like it. It looks good. Looks good, man. All right, and then over here we have Angela. You're playing Sandy, so one of the leads in the show. Tell me about her.
She's very quiet and sweet, and she's very in love with Danny, but he, around his friends, is kind of like too cool for her. And then everything works out for them in the end.
Are you like her at all, or is this something you had to kind of really get in character for?
I think I would like to consider myself kind of like her. I don't think I'm as quiet and sweet as she is.
What's your favorite song in the show?
I like Summer Nights. That's my favorite.
It's a popular one. And over here we have Austin playing Sunny. Talk about going back to this era. What's it like? I see the sunglasses, the jacket. How fun has it been kind of traveling back in time?
First off, I was reading the script, and I see in parts they would say Sonny takes off his sunglasses or Sonny hides a candy cigarette. So I started to get in character, bring out the sunglasses. There's a part in the play that has a watch scene where I have to say what time it is. Little things like that really brings the play together and really shows how everything connects with the words and the script and how everything flows through with the play, and it runs through easily, and it's a fun time.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Grease this weekend at the Hazleton Area High School.
Hello again, welcome to the Hazleton Animal Shelter. I'm here with Reggie, who is a very young golden retriever mix, probably about a year old or so. He's just recently neutered and is all good on all of his shots, including his rabies and his distemper. He was also tested for heartworm and Lyme and came up negative, of course. And he has a lot of energy, as many golden retrievers do. He's also incredibly friendly, seems to do very well in the company of other animals. Although if you have any dogs already, we'd recommend doing a meet and greet to make sure they're going to get along, because he is a younger dog and has a lot of energy. Reggie, being a young retriever and having a lot of energy, would probably do well in a home with a big yard, and he probably could do with a daily walk to help work off some of that energy he's got. Being a golden retriever, Reggie here is probably a great family dog, so I think he would do very well in a home with children as well. And now we're going to have a look at the cats in the colony. Welcome back to the cat colony. I'm here with Bass, who is a domestic short-hair young adult female cat. She is spayed, up to date on all of her shots, and of course was tested for feline leukemia and FIV. She came up negative. Bass here is very friendly. She likes to be held and she loves to sit on people's laps. She's very laid back, more of a lounger than a player, and doesn't mind the company of other cats as well, so we think she would probably do very well in a home with cats or other dogs even already. Bass has been here about a year, and despite her laid back nature and how seemingly content she is, she very much needs to be in her forever home. So if somebody would like to come down and take Bass or Reggie, our retriever from before, come on down to 101 North Poplar Street here at the Hazelton Animal Shelter.
How great is Adopt Me? I think Chris is the most popular FYI personality. Now, before we go to break, let's talk about my favorite subject, cavatelli and meatballs. Come to the cavatelli and meatball dinner. That's to benefit Rod Gross, who's battling leukemia. Give a $10 donation. Enjoy a great meal. There will also be tricky trays and a bake sale. And for a full list of community events, go to the magical internet and visit our Facebook page or SSPTV.com. Here's your midday Pennsylvania winning lottery numbers. The Daily 405, the Big 4 9717, Quinto 15213, and Treasure Hunt 4 14 16 19 24. Sports is next on FYI.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
We start with congratulations to Sal Biazzi, who was named first team All-State for basketball. Sal Biazzi from the Hazelton area Cougars had a great season with the Cougars. Well, it's been one day on the job, but Russ Kanzler is already making an impact with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. He went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and an RBI in the Rail Riders' season-opening win over Syracuse. On top of that, I'm sure he's helping ticket sales. We spoke with a regional sales manager for the team at the Hazelton Rotary Club meeting this week.
Hazelton is part of my region, so I'm in Hazelton all the time, and all the businesses I meet with, they're like, oh, Russ Kanzler was my neighbor, I was Russ Kanzler's Little League coach, my son played Little League with Russ Kanzler, so everyone's been really excited about him coming down to the ballpark. And his mom actually is a teacher for a school around here in the area, and so she's bringing her class on a field trip here so that they can all watch her son play. So I mean, everyone seems to really be excited about Russ Kanzler being here, and it makes our job much more enjoyable when things like that go on.
We have more with the Rail Rider sales team on our Facebook page, plus we'll have some postponement news there. To the FYI scoreboard, holy scoring in the Schuylkill League, Batman. Marion and Tri-Valley scored 32 runs, and the game is not over yet. They'll pick this one up on Saturday. Tamaqua blanked Wyomissing 10-0. The Big HA put up 13 against Wyoming Valley West in a win, and MMI beat Myers. North Schuylkill, they fall to Pottsville. Softball now. The Lady Cougars rode the comeback train to a win in the Schuylkill League now. Monomoy area beat Weatherly. Marion gets the victory over MMI, and Pottsville beat North Schuylkill. In tennis, the Cougars beat the Preppers. Hazelton area also got a victory in boys volleyball. And finally, Crestwood beat Tunkhannock in lacrosse.
I am trying to make a serious adjustment in my lifestyle since 12:59 on Monday night, learning how to live without the Yes Network on my TV, Mother of God. Hi everybody, this is Short Shots on the first Friday in April, and no, I am not buying the package. I will just adapt to live without it, at least for now. It's Final Four weekend. Wisconsin plays Kentucky, and UConn meets Florida tomorrow. Then the winners will play on Monday night for for the national championship. Kentucky and Florida will win tomorrow. Mark it down. That's for the men. What about the women? The women's Final Four will take place on Sunday and Tuesday. 36-0 Notre Dame plays Maryland, and 38-0 UConn meets Stanford on Sunday. Then the two winners will meet on Tuesday night for the national title. If UConn and Notre Dame meet on Tuesday night, it could be for the very first time in women's basketball NCAA history, 2 unbeatens played for the national championship. And speaking of first time, since 1965, both the Yankees and Mets started their seasons at 0-2. But that was after Wednesday. Now, after last night, the Mets are 0-3. For the second year in a row, basketball stars Sal Biazzi of Hazleton area and Rebecca Rutkowski of Crestwood were chosen as the area's Players of the Year. Also, Pat Brogan of Crestwood was named Girls Coach of the Year, and Mickey Holland of Molinay area Boys Coach of the Year. What else? Swimmer Felicia Grego, a junior of Hazleton area, is competing in the YMCA Short Course National Championships in Greensboro, North Carolina this weekend. On Wednesday, Hazleton area boys and girls swept past the Mechanic in track. Yesterday, the Cougars baseball team routed Wyoming Valley West. Kara's crew was 2-0. The Lady Cougars also beat the Spartans. MMI's baseball club beat Byers in their opener, but the Lady Pepper softball team was blanked by the Marion Phillies. HA also won once in tennis and twice in volleyball. And finally, the Redskins signed Deshaun Jackson on Tuesday and Colt McCoy yesterday till Monday. Stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town. First tonight, happy birthday to Helen Smith. She celebrates on Sunday. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. First announcement, Grace Fellowship Church will be giving away free groceries to families in need on Saturday, April 5th at 9 a.m. There's a limited amount of food, so will be held on a first-come, first-served basis. For info, call 570-455-1470. And finally, St. John's Byzantine Church in Lansford is holding a pierogi sale on Friday, April 11th. They can be picked up from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. To order or more information, please call 570-668-2024. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Mary A. Chivarella, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral is Monday at 9:30 a.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. And Joyce A. Spalding of Drums. All services are private and at the convenience of the family. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. Palm Cross is now on sale for April 13th. Call 570-454-0111. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now in News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Lori Resnick of Hazel Township. Lori, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
That's another week of FYI in the books. Remember, this weekend is the Art Youth Expo in Hazleton. This is your town. This is your show. Until Monday, take it easy, everyone.